Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, How Not to RP-1. We'll be picking up right where we left off from our excerpt footage from Extra Life 2019, so without further ado, I will turn you over to Old Me, live during the broadcast.
Alright. Attempt at very simple contract. Take 3? Take 3, try not to screw up your staging crash. Throttle is set to full. Ignition. Good. Go. All we have to do is hit 100 kilometers. All we have to do is get this engine to light without this thing piling into it. And we might just be okay. German mobile phone. Mein Handy. Oh, Germany. That's unfortunate. Good job. Alright. 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stage it in, decouple it. Well, that's interesting. This must be... 1 second. Alright. I am now in charge of a dog. So there might be scampering, barking, or whimpering because she cannot go play with the baby, and she really like to. Yeah, this is the old version without the corrected fins. Ironic, though, that it's not going to complete... Oh, it does have the biological sample. Okay, good. Lead, chase cam, locked cam. Nausea ensues. Once we get above 100 kilometers. This is really all I need to pin this open. This is on an action group, but while we're here, you know... Oh no, we don't have a parachute! Well, this was a colossal waste of time. This was a different model number, wasn't it? And I just totally missed it, and y'all let it happen. Like, complicate words too, like, oh god, that is an abomination of consonants. Straßenwerker Schrodenhagen. Pierce-Lunsting werden Hartles. At least it's not crude. Fair. What do those words mean, phonics? Straßenwerker Sodnang. Sodnang. Straßenwerker Sodnang. Alright, well, let's observe the biosample. Keep that experiment for... Why did I put a biosample on this but not a parachute? Oh, this was the original prototype. I added it to the build list, and then I went to test it, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to add a parachute. Analyze telemetry, there's nothing there. We might as well radio this in, review stored data. We'll get at least 2.6 out of it before it smashes itself into the earth. Space above Earth's force. Ah, okay. If it's a German word you don't know, guess it's either a type of sausage or something to do with law. The words of a Brit, not me. Price performance ratio. Okay. Yeah, Gunstings. Yeah, oof. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... That will take some doing, that's for sure. We're not going to recover this successfully, but we might as well watch it explode. Probably not from this camera angle, however. Oh, man. Good golly. I'm glad I have so many new people here to watch me just consistently shoot myself in the foot with repeated dumb... Well, at least we have our bigger, better sounding rocket now, and we can actually put real payloads at real altitudes. Das ist not gut. Nein. Das ist not gut. Nicht gut. If by some small miracle the biosample survives. We're not going to get this lucky. We've already killed a Kerbal today. He means retired. We've already retired a Kerbal today. How did we make it down to 55 kil? Oh, we actually came in nose first. Yeah, well, this whole thing is screwed. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Soviet space program. Come on. Dang it! It bounced. I thought for a second it was actually gonna work. Oh, I'm so tired. Space Center. Alright. Our Type 2.1. How long until our tech is ready? 4 days. And then we can actually upgrade this to not have to use Mech Jeb, but I think we're gonna... We just duplicated the one that we had, this Type 1.2.2. So we're probably gonna scrap it. Yeah, and build a fresh one, because I think we can turn that around before we can get our big boy rocket ready. Yeah, this is the one with the counter-rotating fins. No parachute, and a biological sample. What idiot came up with this? Open. I am so creative with my names. Autosave chip. Let's see if this one is the correct one. It is. Here we go. 1.2.2. Save. Overwrite. Oh, wait. You have counter-rotated fins also, don't you? Nope, those are straight. Right? Those are straight. This is the one we want. You know what? We're going to give up a little bit of delta fee and a little bit of money so that I don't have to deal with hot staging anymore, because I'm quite over it. Let's pull the thrust limiter down so that we can actually have time to stage. So, stage, engine sep, save, overwrite. And how do we use Scrapyard to do things? Because we've got like a whole upper stage section ready to go. Use new part. I don't want to use new part. Can I? Where can I select to use used old part? Oh, previous uses. One in inventory. Previous use. Apply. Does that save us build time? I don't think it does. Or does it make things less reliable? So you know what? We'll make the parachute used. I mean, oh yeah, no, I didn't want to do that. Apply. I don't know how to use this mod. So you know, wow, I used still stuff them in the can. In Germany, we have an authority called the Job Center. There are only people there with no jobs. Staging. Is it? It looks good, right? Am I okay? Quick apply? I don't know if that did anything. I don't know if I'm using this right, but we're still at 34 days to build. So, oh, can I disable the decoupler? Enable crossfeed. It's enabled. Decoupler shroud disabled. Yeah, we don't want any of that. All right, add to build list. Actually, save, overwrite, add to build list. 4 hours ago. It should be automatic. Wait, what? Oh, it should automatically apply used parts to vessels where they are applicable, because Thank God, because that's how KCT used to handle it. And I'm a little sad that KCT no longer handles it. Automatic. I should have put chutes on the bottom so the stage recovery might be able to do something about it. Alright, and we'll bump these up to the top. You know, I guess if I had more descriptive names, I might be a little better suited to keep track of my things. Oh, this was the 3 rocket one. I wonder if we could edit that faster, because it's the same upper stage. And just add, no, because it's going to go way too high. Like way, way, way too high. Alright, avionics prototypes, time to edit the 2.1 and make it carry sounding payloads. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. US, we have bridges? It's made by the same guy, so you would hope it all is the same stuff that used to be in KCT. I would hope, yeah. Sometimes integrations are difficult. Virtually no control outside Earth SOI. How do rovers work in RP-1? I have literally no idea. I guess the rover core part can be controlled outside of Earth SOI. Oh, do I have to go unlock the damn part? Fuck. The occult, yes. Black magic. A coven of earthbound witches. Burning notes in a sacred pyre in a dark wood. That's all I can think of, really. Like two rovers work. I have literally no idea. I would assume that they do. Entry cost, entry cost, entry cost. Basic rock. No, it's not basic rocketry we unlock. It's early avionics prototypes. 23 large. You know what? The Able package only works near Earth. I don't think we need that yet. We're gonna get Sputnik so that we can satellites. The procedural upgrade comes free. Guidance unit early. Now, Grathan, were you telling me that after the procedural upgrade, they become worth using again, or just more expensive? Because if I just spent the money on this thing because it's cheaper to use than this thing, other than this thing in probe core mode, I guess, can operate outside Earth SOI. Which, there's still shit. Next upgrade. Gotcha. Thank you. WAB. And the 2.1. Let's rename you first. 2.1.2. Save. Edit. Is that music from When We Left Earth in the background? I don't know. I'm wearing headphones and I don't have a monitor loop, so I can't hear what comes into the microphone unless it's super obvious. And I have no idea what's going on in my house. The whole thing is just falling apart. What mod disables any sort of input outside of Earth SOI? Realism overhaul. This is the wrong rocket. I wanted 2 down. Cancel edits. I am tip top today. Tippy tip top. Type 2.1.2. I did rename the right thing. I just didn't edit the right thing. That's good. It very well might be the music from When We Left Earth. 110% not sure what's going on anywhere around me. Alright, there's starting and early. We want early. Well, I am curious, is there a tonnage savings? .23 versus .6. Hooah. quite the tonnage savings. Need to have better probe cores to work away from Earth. Alright, I'm back with Doggo. Sorry about all the noise. Like I said, it's all falling apart here. 76 days. That's not too bad. Save. Let's hit save up here so that we can at least get a unique file name in the save folder of some form. Yeah, so I wish I could answer your question, Lucy. I honestly just don't know. 1.2.2, and then we're going to do 2.1. We're going to scrap these. Yes. We'll have 2-1.2. Scrap. Yes. And duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Done. Close. So the .2, I guess we'll put some rush build on this, because we have money, and I don't know how much time's running out on that contract. So close, warp to complete. Everything turns off when everything. What? Really? So there is not one single probe core that works outside of Earth SOI? Not one? I mean, like, surely except for the procedural stuff, right? I mean, that's got to be a bug that just no one has ever gotten around to finding, because most people don't leave low Earth orbit. Yeah, all say only close to Earth somewhere. I'd imagine there has to be like an upgrade in the tech tree that removes that. I guess I don't quite understand graphing. It's only the early cores that say only close to Earth, or every core says only close to Earth except some of the very early cores that are terrible. Good way of phrasing it, Lucy. Thank you. All right, we have set motors on you. We do. Let's do a thing, and let's get a contract, and let's get paid. Throttle is set to full. Ignition. Clamps off. We're going. Also spinning. Why does this really look like it has counter-rotated fins up top? That's a mite bit upsetting. So low when it's time to stage. Those spin motors added a lot of weight. Flame out, stage, go. Vapor and feed lines. Nuh-uh. What the hell? Yeah, too much drag. We're too low for the ullage motors to have any real effect. Why did I not test you first? Prequel. Starting cores you get, and I think some of the ones you have unlocked all should say only works close to Earth. Okay. They can have SAS. Even if all the controls available, you can only use them under like 2,000 kilometers. Maybe more, maybe less. Pulling that number out. Okay, cool. But later cores will allow you to use SAS at a higher altitude, correct? I should have just hot staged this son of a bitch. I really should have just hot staged it. These things are really heavy, and we did not go up very high, but we're going to recover it. arm. It's going to go almost immediately. Wow, why can't I get a win today? This is Terabad. Later cores are fine, yeah, okay. That was my major question, was like, how am I supposed to do any missions outside of Earth SOI if there's no cores that will do it? Lucy, it's... What do you mean by well no? All guidance units are LEO only. Oh, like the part specifically labeled guidance unit? Okay. Not all probe cores, but all probe cores that are guidance units. And not all probe cores are guidance units, Grathen. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what core you're using. No, I thought I totally hit normal recovery. Now I got 2 more antennas for free also. Is there a mission our 1.3 can do? Because it's ridiculous. No, I don't think there is. It got totally outclassed by the contracts. Low space film return. I know a rocket that can do this. 100 kilometers altitude, 200 kilometers downrange with a film camera, and then recover that. Boom. We're gonna build this out real quick before we take it. Tell me that contract's not even active anymore, and we've already failed it and taken the hit. Yeah, look at me trying for a contract we don't even have active. So you know what? F that contract. F it right in its stupid face. We're just gonna, yeah, you know what? We're gonna move on to the block 2 model. Like the contract crash, it says you can do it twice. Oh, I know. We're gonna do it twice. We're gonna not use any more Type 1 rockets ever again. Scrap. Yes. Good day, sir. I said good day. Type 2.1.2. Bumping it. Yeah, we'll bump that one to the top. Film camera and biological sample return. These are downrange rockets not really designed to survive, but one of them could be. So right now this is just for like downrange testing. Let's rename this the 2-2. I should probably give it a title. Downrange Recover. And let's go edit this. One for a film canister return, and then one for a biological sample return. Oh, yeah, I mean, I know it says we can do it twice, but we haven't done it successfully once. So there's that. Or wait, or did we? Did we do the did we actually succeed at the biological sample return one all of once? Perhaps-ish once? The camera one. I don't know anymore. Because, yeah, this will get it... All of this becomes unnecessary if you just need to get to 100 kilometers altitude and a bunch ways down range. I think you did. I could have... Yeah, at this point, I don't remember anymore either. So, you know, there's that. Alright, so we're going to do a really, really basic film returny doohickey. We're going to get rid of you. Get rid of you. We're going to probably go ahead and keep the sciencey bits. I'm actually going to separate this off and get rid of... maybe we won't have to. Yeah, because we need sounding payload also, won't we? We're only going to have to redo the fairings, though. Put you aside for now. And get rid of you. guess I can't do both of those contracts on the same run, can I? Biological sample is tiny. Film canister, not so much. Lucy, thank you so much for the Prime subscribe. That's awesome. 8 months! Holy shit. Twitch keeps bugging you and want him to stop. Fair. I know how that goes. 125% fair. Thank you, that is so awesome. Okay. Parachutes. We need probably parachutes that don't suck. We need to hit all the buttons first. I've done this all wrong already. You go here. You go here. You go here. I know these are Terabad, and this is probably Terabad practice also. But no, you know what? We're gonna do these in twos. We just need a quick bump motor. I would like a quick bump motor. I know it's practically unnecessary. What am I doing? There it is. And a fuel tank. Tank when appreciated. Proc tank. Shape. Cone. And here's where we'll put our sounding payload. Or whatever the hell payload. Because that doesn't have to survive. So who cares? Yeah, we'll give it a clean re-entry rated paint job. Clearly. And a very awkward fairing. Is it really 1.3? That's real awkward, like. What's the diameter of you? 1.2, okay. Top 1.3, 1.2, that's probably gonna look better. Let's short it by just a bit so I can see what we're dealing with here. A fairing. Done. Stage that. Fire these. We'll arm those on the way in, probably. Bunk. Awkward rock. Oh man, this is 111 days, eh? 111 days. We need to tool out these fairings. 3 grand. Brings our cost down to 100 days and tool this tank as well. 5,500 for a cone. Sure. Down to 88 days though. That's not bad. I mean, could be made to work better with a 1.5 meter fairing base. Get rid of this top part of that. Put the controller core inside the fairing. But I'm trying to use as many I already have this tooled parts as possible. Which is why I'm not going to give a shit about how this rocket looks. Save. Save edits, and this will be our next launch. Alright, and also time for me to eat a sour candy. We can probably sell back this rocket if we ever need the money. As you know, they can take all the money in your bank account, but they can't take rockets you have in your stable. So we'll leave it there just in case we really need like 80 bucks. Oh, early rocketry is about to unlock. All of you are obsolete. That's awesome. Days to downrange recover. Boom. Let's go get a contract. Low space biological, low space film return. That's what we're looking for. 100 kilometer, 2 in downrange, film cover that sample. No, so we don't have to have any sounding rocket. We don't have to have any sounding rocket payload. Am I reading this correctly? Series of 3, which you have completed 0. Series of 3, which you've completed 1. Okay, so I can do that 2 more times. Low space film return. Alright, above 100, 200 kilometers downrange. I didn't think the film return camera... Oh yeah, it does. It operates even in low. So we can do literally whatever. Literally whatever. Don't need sounding payload for the picture, but you do for the crushed little birdie. Oh. Well, that's good, because it means we don't have to edit the rocket. We can just go. And lunch.
But unfortunately, that's going to have to wait until next episode. So that's going to do it for this one, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. And I will see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.